No one can give you a guaranteed system for creating new habits or for breaking the unwanted ones. However, habits experts like Dr. Wood and Dr. Neal have really good advices coming from their research. My name is Beata Justkovic, and today we're going to use practical psychology to make your actions a little bit more effective. Whether you want to create a new habit or break bad ones and unwanted ones, let's use science to make it work. Don't believe in the simple formulas about making habits. I know that the very popular self-help books claim that it takes 21 days to create a habit, but it was in the 1960s. And if this was true, then all you just need to do is make sure that you go for a run before dinner every day for 3 weeks and done, ready, right? And I know you've tried that, and I know it didn't work because I tried it and it didn't work for me as well. So what I have for you is that in 2010, Dr. Legge found that the time frame for creating a new habit takes on average between 66 days. But, okay? The main important point in this research was that there are many factors which determine how long habit formation takes, okay? In her research, we found out that there is a range of time between 18 days to 254 days based on self-reports that she had. The new behaviors vary in complexity, and people have a variety of motivations and goals, different personalities and social systems and social support, or like maybe not even necessarily social all the time, but we have a different support established for ourselves. Some people like to use pen and paper and habit trackers. Some people want to inform others and collaborate with friends, with co-workers, with family members, and get this extra encouragement, right? The true habit formation is a long-term commitment. So when you're gonna plan to work on your habits, make sure you plan conscious effort for many months, all right? Don't lie to yourself. Don't live with a head in your clouds, and don't hope that it will be super easy, quick, because you hacked that. It takes a lot of awareness, consciousness, and effort, right? So make sure you're gonna deal with all the setbacks, with all the obstacles that you're gonna face, okay? Also, make your habit a default behavior for particular time and place. Be very precise, okay? One habit at a time. Don't try to change your whole lifestyle. Habits are created from actions that are repeated frequently and in particular context. And this is what's really important. This is particularly important on those days when your motivation is low, right? When you would rather sit at home than to go out and run, okay? But your brain is on your side in this. So let's use our brain. In 2013 study, Dr. Neal and Dr. Wood found that whenever we are tired and we are distracted, we avoid making decisions. So there is this limitation that we have. As soon as you're tired and distracted, you will avoid making decisions. And in other words, we go with the easiest decision for us to make. So if your new habit, like running before the dinner, right, is your default behavior, it would be easier to just go out and run than put in the effort to decide what to do instead or whether to do something else, right? New habits require effort. They require your consciousness, right? So be aware. Choose your cues, right? This point is related to the whole habit formation and creating routine because habits are associated with cues. And this is very obvious, especially with bad habits, where we know that particular smell makes us want to eat particular food. For me, that would be if I smell some sweets, like I'm walking next to the bakery and I smell donuts. I don't want to go for a salad or green smoothie or something else, or have my regular lunch. I want to have that donut now, right? Or just like something like hearing your cell phone, hearing your phone ringing will take away your attention from something that is really important and engaging, and you were completely into that. But just hearing your phone ringing, it will guarantee will take away your attention. Okay, so if you want to create a habit, and I know you want to create, and I want to create some of the new habits as well. If you want to create a habit, use the cues to take over some of the effort. For a person wanting to run each day, let the ritual of changing out your workloads create a set of associations for you. So when I was trying to set up this habit for myself, I made sure that as soon as I come back from work, I come inside, open the door, and I see instantly on the floor there were my running shoes and my clothes, and there was like one pink sticky note with a number 1. And I knew that I need to take it and go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I was changing my clothes, I was refreshing, preparing myself for a run, and there was on the mirror I had another sticky note, pink as well, and with a number 2. And this was a reminder for me that I need to grab my water and headphones. And of course I have a number 2 and then small bullet points like water and headphones. That was already set on the table. So on my way walking out of the apartment, I was grabbing the water, I was grabbing the headphones, setting it all up, and done. I was ready to go. And I was setting this up usually not in the morning because my mornings were a bit chaotic and crazy. I was setting it up in the evening before I go to bed. So that was my way of trying to establish a little bit different routine for myself when I wanted to give myself more time in the morning for my body, for my mind, and a little bit of extra movement, right? So make sure you work on those sets of associations for yourself that will help you just get out and do the thing that you want to do. And also make a habit to break a habit. So what does it mean? It means that old habits are really hard to break, and the new ones can be hard to learn as well, right? But in general, assuming you're staying motivated, it's easier to get rid of unwanted habit or unwanted or bad habit by replacing it with something you want to do. So don't concentrate your whole focus and attention of breaking and eliminating and removing this action, this habit, and putting so much attention into it, because it won't work. It's easier to replace it with something else. What it means in a practical daily life or day-to-day life, let's say you may want to have a drink. You want to drink a beer or glass of wine when you get home from work, right? And if taking that drink is a habit, because this is how you tend to unwind, relax, you may find it difficult and hard to resist. But if starting your new routine regime with running and running instantly after you get home from work, it will help you to break the unwanted habit, because it will move the unwanted habit to move on aside, because you will instantly come in and go for a run, and every day that you don't engage in that unwanted habit, which is having a drink, because you are on your 2, 5, 10K run, it becomes weaker and easier to resist. So it takes, again, time, consciousness to practice it, to make it work and make it effective. I hope that these few findings from science helped you to understand a little bit how to create and how to work with habits. If you're interested in that topic and you want to dive in a little bit more into what, how, where, and exactly get the worksheets with what to do, with more and more examples of what kind of habits and how you can establish them, then I invite you to join my online course. 100% online, safe-paced, and you have me there to answer all your questions. Link is below, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to answer them all. Thank you for your attention, and Now it's time to move and analyze these habits that you want to create. Take care.